I like the toque look, but not when my hair's behind my ears like this. I also took the pom-pom off because it was flopping. It's got a snap-on pom. But I think this will just be nice for packing orders. It'll be out of my face. It's another order packing day. I don't want this vlog to just be pure order packing. We do have some deliveries coming. My compression gloves are coming today. And the little plant gel, which I hope works well. I was showing the pieces for it in the last vlog, just like an acrylic case to put plants in when we get them so the cats don't chew on them. We did something similar once where I used the glass case for one of my Disney dolls on top of a basket, so the basket allowed air to get in underneath, and I would just take the lid off and like shake it out in case any gases are building up in there. And it seemed to work fine. Although with this new one I want to drill holes in the top and hopefully that's enough air. We don't want the plant to just fry in there, but I just want something. So if I see a nice plant at the store, I can get it without worrying about it being toxic to the kitties. Here are the orders we did yesterday and on Friday. Did 50 Friday, 50 Sunday. I gotta print off the end of day form for those, the manifest. One bonus of the hair tucked behind the ear is you see the little danglies. Oh, and about the SpongeBob game, that event I was doing on the weekend that I was slaving over, I did win it. I was first place in my pool. But at what cost? I put in way too many hours. Like, I can't do that again. Maybe if it's a one-day event, I'll do it. But those 3-day events over the weekends, I was working full-time. Plus, I was trying to do my dailies in the game, and I had the most absurd requests, like borderline impossible to complete during waking hours. And I somehow got it done. So it was extra. I put in extra time I should not have. I think I just gotta focus on the dailies going forward, and that's it. I can't even keep up with my Fall Guys dailies. Do I really need another game where I gotta do dailies? Okay, shipments, end of day. Oh, it's split over two, right. Oh, because some are letter mail. I was like, the orders for Friday and the orders for Sunday don't add up to 100, but some were letter mail. Okay. Which, by the way, letter mail is only to Canada, again, because I got in trouble. Well, they just started rejecting my packages. Even envelopes that contained just stickers, they're getting rejected and returned to me because if it's going out of the country, it needs to go as a parcel with a customs form. So you can't even get away with paper goods as letter mail anymore. So I'm sorry, US and international, there's no more letter mail. I mean, international letter mail is almost not worth it because it's really expensive. Thank you. And I'll also print off your packing slips for today. Oh! No. I hit create and print labels. Okay, I X'd it out. I think it's good. I think I canceled. Oh, that would have been a disaster. Print packing slip. The little strip of staples that were already in there are giving me heck. Yeah, there we go. We have a problem. I'm out of this size of box. I didn't realize I was that low. I'm gonna double check, but I think we're out. They were really nice for planner pad bundles or even the notepad bundles because you could set the notepads side by side. But now the next deepest rectangle is this, which is a lot deeper. It's a lot of void to fill. The hooks on my earrings are poking me, so they gotta come out. My ear is now hurting from the toque digging into this. Maybe I should just take it off. So at 3:30 we finished all 100 orders, and then we're debating what we should do because either we do the rest tomorrow or we just keep going today. And we decided to keep going because we had 27 left. And so we got them done. It's just past 4:30, so we're officially caught up. There have been 431 orders for this shop update, and we got them packed up pretty quickly since I had Christian's help. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your orders. They are all on their way. So while we were towards the end of the packing, the doorbell rang and Christian ran up to get it, and I said, oh, it's probably just my Amazon order. And then he comes back down, he's like, it's from Juniper Books. And I was like, that's his Christmas present. Although to be fair, he did ask for it. But now there's confirmation that that's the thing I got. Oh my God. Is the camera even gonna pick this up properly? It's a bit more neon orange in real life compared to the camera, but that is gorgeous. Gotta check, make sure I got the right thing. Ooh, okay. Well, I can leave them like this, I suppose. Okay, well, I'm just gonna insert a photo. It's the full Wheel of Time series, like a special hardcover edition with the fancy dust jackets. Because it's his favorite book series of all time. Yeah, I'm not gonna unwrap them. Sorry, that was not exciting. Just had supper. Now let's open the gloves. So it's a 2-pack, and I decided to go with the pink and black combo. This seems the most stain resistant, but sometimes you just want to feel cute. This looks so small. This is a size medium. Wait, is it? It was supposed to be. Yes. I mean, they are compression gloves. They're supposed to be tight. Are they tight enough? They're tight on my fingers, but they're not tight anywhere else. Or is that how it's supposed to be? Wear overnight to wake up with refreshed and energized hands. I think it's actually good on the palm. Otherwise it would get uncomfortable, I think. Because I do feel it. I think my left hand is bigger because it feels tighter on my left hand for both pairs. Maybe that's the swollen hand since that's my dominant hand. The grippies are kind of blingy. Ooh. It's now Tuesday and it's the first non-order packing day. Whoa! We're gonna build the plant jail. So I have 2 boxes of these, which are 1 cubic foot acrylic display cases. And then I have these tiny 1-inch acrylic discs. I understand that plants inside of this likely won't live as long compared to just being open air, but it's a compromise I'm willing to make to keep the cats safe. I just hope I can drill through the acrylic. Whoa! Dang, why did I buy those compression gloves? I could have just worn these. I wore the compression gloves to bed. And I think it's too early to say if it's going to help my hands or not, but they were definitely less swollen in the morning, I guess. I mean, maybe not definitely, but they seemed less swollen. Oh, look, it comes with little fairy lights. Dry wipe, wet wipe. Okay. So you have to remove the film before you assemble, but they recommend assembling it with the film on as a test run. Now it does come with a base, which I'm not going to use. I might be able to use it for something else, but not for this project. Now they do want you to start with the base to assemble it though. This has got to be the top because it only has holes, no hooks. Oh God. Okay. The edges don't really line up. Oh, that's just kind of how it is. Okay. So we'll treat this as the top cube because then I can try drilling the holes right away. I also don't know how many holes this can support. Like, is it going to get too fragile if I put too many holes in it? Like, as I'm trying to drill the next hole, is it just going to snap? Ah! So I've got some lines drawn. I can start by just following those lines for drill holes, I guess. Like, maybe I'll try to drill the first hole and then see how that goes, and then I can mark out some other holes. The big one. Well, here goes nothing. God, see the way this bows, I'm like, is this gonna be able to withstand having many holes drilled into it? I almost need to fortify it by putting some kind of cylinder under it, and then I drill into the middle of the cylinder. You know what I'm saying? We're in. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of holes if they're that small. Here's a close-up of what I've got so far. No, I finally got a break. I was making such good progress. This might be cracking too over here by the looks of it. Okay, well I'm gonna have to take it easy for the rest. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this part because this is a whole broken off piece right here. Honestly, I'm surprised it was handling the drilling as well as it was thus far. Plus, or on the edges, it's extra reinforced, so I was even putting a little more pressure along the edges to drill through faster. Well, this is as far as I made it before the battery died on the drill, and it does not have a swappable battery. And it's kind of a small drill, so yeah, that's about as long as I expected it to last, because some of these take a while to really drill through. I probably should have drawn a grid to have really even lines, but you know, I followed the pencil lines I made and then I just filled in randomly. So some places I probably could have made the dots a little closer together. I need like one more here to finish off this section. Or wait, and this one. This is the one I was just starting on when it died. What I might be able to do though is start on the next segment, which is attaching the little discs. It might make most sense to just disassemble this entirely to do this part, because I'm going to be gluing one disc to each side and it's going to overhang on the bottom. Oh, look at all this. So the idea is we have 2 acrylic cubes and they're going to have their bottom ends touching each other to make a solid case all around. And where they join, I need something that prevents the 2 cubes from sliding off of each other. And that's where the little discs come in. I'm going to glue a disc to the middle of each bottom piece. One thing I didn't really consider when I was first planning this is that we do have these notches here. And I don't think I really have a way to grind these down. But if we do have a little gap, that could be good for having an air hold, get more airflow into this thing. But it probably will be even more prone to sliding off. So I'm a little nervous about that actually. I assumed we would have flat edges of acrylic against each other, not these little flaps, wings, tongues. So it might not be as stable as I had hoped it would be. The idea was to have the circle hanging half off. Now with these little things, I'm wondering, well wait, I could do 2 per side and have them line up with these little tongues. They're like the exact size. This is gonna be ugly. Like, I hope plants actually look good inside of this thing. Ugh, there's white paint all over this. Samara, we want it clear. Oh, maybe I should have peeled off all of these because the E6000 is just gonna ooze. And we're gonna lose glues. Ta-da! Do you see my vision? What's nice about this system is I can just pull the top cube off to water. But yeah, I want them to stick to each other while also being able to lift off. Because I thought maybe a hinge in the back would work, but then how do you get, closing it over the flowers would be hard. So I feel like being able to just lift the top off is the best option. So I'm now gonna do this with the 3 other sides. The pieces are all glued, just have to wait for them to dry. And also wait for the drill to charge. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I just don't know how long to wait. Maybe I'll give it an hour and then try. And an hour has passed. I got some food and played my SpongeBob game, scrolled a bit of TikTok, grabbed myself another coffee. Let's do this! I was scared it would spin. Look how close to the broken piece I managed to drill. I want one more like right here, but there's a crack and I'm scared I'm just gonna destroy it all. Like, I know I should stop here, but it bothers me so bad. I want one there, one here. This is an impossible spot, I guess. Peeling, peeling. Wait, maybe now I should be wearing the gloves? I just hope this stays together nicely without the base. Like, I might have to reinforce the corners somehow, whether that's glue or otherwise. All the powdered plastic is sticking to it. White glove. Get the crummies off. Okay, but if I lifted this off the base, would it all fall apart? Practicing my thievery skills. Break into the museum. God. Oh God. See, if these are gonna wiggle, the top half is not going to sit on very nicely. So it might be nice to have a little bit of glue in the seam, but if you have it a little bit off, then it's not going to align. So I'm going to leave this for now, and we'll wait till we have the top piece on. Now this will be interesting to peel. We got some cracks on the other side too. Should almost just put wire mesh over the top, not the piece of acrylic. I got the edges of the piece all glued, but then I can't get it in, and I've since smeared the glue all over both sides of the piece. But it's too big, and I'm scared that if I force it in, it's gonna spread cracks. So maybe I should just leave the hole open. All right, we're finally gonna do the final assembly. I mean, I'm gonna have to take it apart and redo it upstairs. But we'll do it down here first. Now these will probably be a bit wide for this case, but this is the widest I could find, on Amazon at least. It almost needs to sit on something inside of here. A little riser. I feel like what would more frequently go in here is like grocery store bouquets or just random plants that I see at the grocery store that I always want to buy. I'm just scared of how flimsy this is. Ah, it's already falling apart. Maybe we do need to glue it. Maybe we do need to glue it together. But I'm scared I'm not going to do a clean glue job. Like if I want to lift this off quickly to add some water or something, I don't want it to be this whole process. Is this the right orientation? No, I don't think so. Shoot, shoot, shoot. No, I gotta orient. I gotta glue it. I gotta glue it. But also I think I was putting it on the wrong way. Ah! Ah! At the very least, the top piece has to be fortified with glue. The bottom I could probably get away without. So I've glued them at it. At the little hook joint thing, and hopefully that's enough. It's not all along the edge, just there. So we'll let that dry, see if it holds. Okay, I'm not gonna bother getting all the crummies out of here. I've been trying to wipe it, but I feel like I just need to use our little compressed air gun. I'll use this again as the stand because I don't know what else to use at this moment. I'm sure I could find something prettier. God, I wish these were one solid piece of acrylic, but I understand they wanted it to be able to flat back. It's gonna be a bit finicky, I feel like, getting this top piece on and off, because these tabs can get on the inside instead of being on the outside like they're supposed to be. Plus, like I was saying earlier, the fact that the acrylic is not completely flat at the bottom, there is a gap. Wait, there's not currently on this side. This side's not actually aligned. Not that it needs to be, but when it is aligned, there's a little gap, which is probably better for getting more airflow. Okay, we don't want these little pieces sticking out though. There we have it. What do you think, Kiki? Not quite as sturdy as I hoped it would be, but it looks pretty good. And at this height, you don't really see just how cracked the top is. But now we can enjoy it up here, yay! And I can buy more things and not be worried about the cats chewing on them. You guys, the crew necks are back in stock. The crew necks are back in stock. I may have just placed an order for blanks. That is 9,320 Canadian dollars. I've been checking daily for the plum crew necks. They're back in stock, but no extra larges. For some reason, just extra large was out of stock, but I bought every single plum crew they have, except for size extra small. I didn't buy them out of extra smalls because they had like 24 in stock, but for every other size, I bought them out. And then I did get some hoodies, but not as many because the crew necks are more popular. And I snagged some of the 4X, 5X as well. And I got the mid-weight hoodies, which is what I was after initially, but they were sold out for 4X, 5X. So I got heavyweight. But this time they had the mid-weight in stock. And for the crews, they had navy in stock for 4X, 5X. Because only select colors go that high. And so I've only ever seen black in stock. And it was this time as well, so I got some black, but also navy. I don't know if I'm going to do the Luna moths on the navy, but I just bought them anyway. There weren't that many. There were 3 4Xs and 4 5Xs in the navy, so it's only 7, but I snatched them. Whether I use them for Luna moth or something else remains to be seen, but just grabbing them while I can. But that's so exciting. That's good timing too, because I'll probably get these within a week. Christian can stitch other stuff in the meantime. We've got some hoodies still, which I didn't actually I didn't factor in our existing hoodie stock when I ordered new ones. Well, hopefully there's not too many. I'll have to keep checking for the extra larges. But we're back in business. I kind of know what I'm doing for my stream tomorrow because I was going to maybe do it today if this case didn't take as long as it did, but I want to do some art inspired by the sunsets. Wait, I don't have a picture on here. I thought I took a picture with my phone. No, I didn't. Okay, because the vlog camera captured the sunset. It didn't look as good as real life, but then like 10 minutes later I went to take some pictures with my phone, but the sun was already setting too much, and it just, yeah, maybe I'll take a screenshot from the footage then. Anyway, I want to do some kind of cool textured piece based off of that view of the sunset. So I kind of want to play around with some ideas. This texture thing could just apply to a different art piece too. I don't really know where it's gonna go. I just want to play around with cool stuff. Like, I'm just gonna start drawing, see what happens. So I started with some sunset colored blobs, loosely based off of the photo and based on some other photos I found online of people taking sunsets that same night. I wanted some cool, fluffy, bubbly cloud shapes, and so I have some going in different directions here, which I thought looked really neat, but it just didn't really suit the horizontal vibe of my inspo, and so I wanted it more horizontal, less vertical. And so then I did this other one where I had more distinct shapes to the clouds, and I liked that a lot more. And I started adding a little bit of texture in there, and then I was like, okay, you know what, I don't need to waste my time with this. I've already played with texture on the other side. Let's just call it done. Except I did want to figure out composition, so in this bottom one here, we have a row of houses, not mountains this time, and the sky has this swoopy shape to it, and that's more interesting than it just being straight horizontal. This camera angle is going to make no sense because you won't be able to see anything. But I can't find the little white tripod right now, and I don't have a lot of time to go looking for it because my stream starts in less than 20 minutes. I'm scrambling for time because I was determined to watch Squid Game The Challenge before the stream started because new episodes just dropped at like 1 a.m. And so I was like, I need to watch it before the stream, otherwise that's all I'm going to think about during the stream and I'm not going to be able to enjoy the stream, so I had to watch it. I'm regretting not tidying this up last night. There, just bring it down to table level. Even the monitor is not connected. Kiki, you can stay there if you like. I'm just going to transfer everything to other surfaces because that's all I have the time for right now. Christian is sick, and I'm really hoping I don't get sick. I don't want to get sick, man. I got stuff to do. So I think I suffer from something called Copic marker amnesia, which is real. It's real. I'm pretty sure there are papers on it if you look it up, really. Because every time I go to do marker art, I forget that a bunch of my markers are dead. I do have a lot of refills, but a lot of them I don't have refills for, and I have a lot of markers that need replacing because they're the Black Barrel Anniversary markers, which most of them have crusted up and, like, you can replace the nibs, but they're just going to dry out and crust up again, and so my collection's a mess. I really need to go through it and get more refills and just, I don't know, because every time I go to use markers, it's a pain, and I kind of want to get some of the colors I'm missing because I don't have quite all the Copic colors, and so there was a lot of refilling and just a lot of pain while working on this, but also a lot of fun. It was fun because I didn't plan it out too much. I did do those digital sketches, but I didn't do any kind of clean final sketch because I often do that where I will fully plan something. I'll have a clean sketch that I'll transfer onto the final paper that I'm using, but I just sketched in the houses with pencil because it was simple enough shapes, and then just went at it with the marker. I had a loose swoopy shape in the sky and I just followed that. I didn't have each little cloud puff drawn out. I just winged it, which is a little scary. It's a little stressful, but also so freeing and fun, just drawing in a bunch of clouds everywhere. And this little one here reminded me of an elephant inside of a snake, which I had to show the chat. And here's one marker refill. That's the only one I'm going to show. I cut out the rest. I actually cut out quite a bit because there was a lot of footage, and I did live stream this, so the full thing is available on my channel in live stream form, but I wanted to give you at least an idea of how this process went. And looking at it at this stage with a lot of white in the background, It's so beautiful, but I can't leave too much white. There is some white in the sky closest to the horizon, but other than that, it's pure color in the sky. But as I start filling in gaps, it was getting scarier and scarier because I'm trying to use, you know, like for example, there's the yellow clouds. I want to fill the background in with more yellow, but I don't want the clouds to just blend in. And as I was layering a lot of clouds on top of each other, I was losing the swoop shape in the sky. I realized that I needed to leave a lot of clouds with a flat bottom so we could see the swoop shapes more clearly. And so I was going back in and just trying to redefine the bottom half of the sky because I feel like we lost the swoop, and slowly adding darker and darker colors, which was scary because it was looking all cute and pastel. And I'm like, no, you gotta go in with your reds, you gotta go in with your purples. And the purples are where I'm struggling with the most here. It's not done. I have a lot of work left to do on this. It's maybe half done. But in terms of the marker stage is almost done. But I definitely need a lot more purple in the sky. I feel like Copic just does not have good purple selection. I'm also just missing a lot of them. I probably should get more of the purples. But if you look at a Copic chart and look at the purple columns, they're the smallest ones. And I feel like a lot of them are very blue or very pink. And there's not really good in-betweens, and a lot of them are desaturated. And so I was struggling to find what I wanted for the sky, and even the first purple clouds I put down, it was looking too blue, so I layered a warmer purple on top, and then I was drawing in some blue for the sky, and I'm like, no, this doesn't look right, this needs more work. Like, I think the blue needs to darken, plus just a lot more purple added to the top half. But I don't know how much of that's going to be marker versus how much of that's going to be pencil, because we haven't even touched the pencil stage yet, but it was really, really fun to work on, and I think it's looking really great so far. So it's a work in progress. Okay, I'm stopping the stream a little earlier than usual because I'm gonna go cook supper since Christian's sick. Usually on stream days he would cook, but I'm gonna do that. I don't even know if he's hungry, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna cook. This needs a lot of work yet. I'm looking at like just the thumbnail for my stream when I just ended it. I was like, my digital version looks way better than this. It's a work in progress. I feel like I need more purples. I need more purples up in here. Ah, I found it. I've been looking for this for an entire day. Hair still wet. Oh my gosh, I have 21 orders, one of which is digital only, so 20 to pack. It's currently Thursday. This will be the first time I'm packing orders solo. And so that means there's a lot of stuff I don't have actually on my shelf because some of the product was almost sold out, and so I gave the last bin to Christian. Other things like the notepads I just never put out here. It might be nice if the notepads are here because they'd be commonly grabbed, so I don't want them too high. There's quite a bit of room on this upper shelf. So if I move some of the planner pads up there, that would give us some space because I gotta fit 6 notepad designs in addition to the 2 I already have here. Okay, look, this is my hair air dried. This is relatively tame compared to usual on this side, but this side has the perfect swoop, naturally. Look at that. And then this side goes, yeah. This one's more of a C curve, this one's more of an S curve. And so I always have to fix that. And here's the fix. Anyway. That's heavy. What are you doing over there, Kiki? Knocking stuff on the floor? I can hear this thing going here. Do I really need the labels? No. But I'm putting them back anyway. Strawberry doesn't even have a label. What else am I missing? I don't know. I guess if I come across something, I'll go grab it from the cart. Oh, for sure sticker bundles though. Some of the bundles are sealed already, and then some are open in case I need to add anything else to it. Let's maybe marry these two. You can do a divider lengthwise, but you can't do a divider front to back. But it makes sense to have multiple sticker designs in each bin. So far I've been doing like matte in the back, hollow in the front. But we gotta make way for this bundle. Up here. Okay, let's pack a couple orders on camera to finish off this vlog. This one is for Amanda. We have 2 winter bun pillow covers. Dainty flower washi, Sassy Santa washi, Sassy Santa sticker set, winter bun washi, Winter bun sticker set, winter bun ornament set, and reusable bag bundle. The variety bundle. I guess there are multiple bundles now. Ta-da! This box should fit everything. I'll put the stickers at the bottom since they're flat. I'll nest this in there for protection. The washies. These. Oh, I don't have the thank you cards over here. So, here we go. And since I'm out of the die cut freebies, I'm doing these as the freebies. And if someone has this as part of their order, I give them something else, but that's like the default freebie right now until I get more. God, I should get those gloves. Well, I don't know. Should I wear them while I'm packing? The compression gloves? Maybe? I should go upstairs and grab them. There's this other glove I saw that I maybe should get. It only covers your thumb and then it wraps around the wrist, so it's got wrist support and then your thumb. And I didn't see that till after the ones I had ordered, and so I'm like, maybe I want that one instead, the thumb grip one, because most of the pain is in my thumb and forearms. I mean, the forearm pain, my gamer gear, as I call it, really helps with that. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's gear up. I can feel when it's in the right spot. Oh, you don't want to mess with me. I look like I'm about to go rollerblading. Don't know how much I'm gonna like these for packing, but let's try it. I've just been wanting to give it a go. Okay, this next one's for Mia. We have 3 prints and a pin. At Peace, Pumpkin Patch, and Tulip Bun. And the Daisy Girl pin. That's the end of that tape roll. I need some water after all this rollerblading. I call this my gamer gear because I tend to wear it when I'm playing video games. I haven't been wearing them recently, which I should. But, oh god, there's like little hairs all over my gloves. Okay, let's actually do one more. We have a strawberry sweater sale. Woo! Large sand hoodie, chest and sleeves. Wow, wow, wow. It really looks so good on the sandstone. It's not a popular color option, but it looks so good. Sandstone will probably get discontinued at some point for these, just to simplify things, have one color, maybe release a new color, I don't know. But a lot of the sandstone stock is going unsold. We do have more blanks for it, so there will be some restock, but the pink is definitely more popular than the sandstone. But the sandstone looks so good. Like, they both look good, but I think the muted colors look extra good on the sandstone. Well, the only thing really muted is the green, but it's just gorge, gorge. So Louise, hope you enjoy it. Into the poly mailer. I just realized all 3 of those are international. 2 to the UK, 1 to Australia. Okay, there are all the orders. A few more came in while I was packing. I'm gonna end this vlog here, so thank you so much for the orders. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I haven't had a night that bad in a long time. Oh my god. That scared me. A couple more throw pillow inserts. I was maybe gonna cover the orange pillows with these pillow covers for the holidays, but we're gonna have the extra